well, we're back. I know it's been a little while, but because of the COVID resurgence and everything, but I think as long as I, wear a mask, we should be socially distanced enough from all of the hot single women that are standing right behind the camera. Okay, you got me. I guess there's no easier way to do this than to just go ahead and get it over with. So here we go. Well, today we're selecting a random horror film off of a list of 23,000 films. We've done this several times before, which you can watch over in the corner there, but today we just have it sorted by list order, no short films, no unreleased titles, no TV shows, the standard stuff. We're not doing any gimmicks, we're just doing it straightforward because I think statistically we have to get something good this time. Because every single time, and by every single time I mean the last 2 times, we've gotten the one thing that has been epic cringe in our, on the row that we land on. Alright, so really quick recap just in case this is your first time here. Big horror list have big amount of movie. Computer man pick page number. Computer wheel pick row. Computer wheel pick movie. It's a very technical process, so if you didn't get it on your first watch, it'll make sense as we go along. So without any further ado, let's see what page number, wow. Let's pick the page number. 64. That's 1 stack in Minecraft blocks. Okay, page 64. The lighthouse!
Yes! Yes! The lighthouse!
So we're in, E. Okay. I think this is the first time we've gotten a page number where I have neither... not only have I not seen anything on this page, but I haven't even heard of anything on here. So, I can't even do a joke about anything until we pick the row. So let's do that. Alright, row 12. Let's see what we've got. El Diabolico, which means the diabolic in Spanish. El Duende. I have not learned this word in my Spanish 1 through 4 classes, so this might be the forbidden knowledge. El Duende. The Goblin. Okay. I guess that's good to know. I mean, that's good vocabulary. See, this is the real Spanish for. Okay, this one has a longer title. Let me see. El Ejército de los Helachos. I don't know what this one means either. I'm not familiar. I'm learning so much right now. The Army of the Is that right? All right, we got 2 more. We better pick up the pace. Okay, we have El Espectro de la Novia. This means the ghost of the girlfriend. Am I right on that? The specter of the bride. Oh, my apologies. The specter of the bride. El Espiritista, which I assume means the young specter? The spiritist. Oh, why didn't I think of that one? The spiritist. Okay. All right, let's take a look at these in a bit more detail because I've gotten the titles down. Dave Boland wears a strange medallion and robs the bank. This is just the synopsis. Okay, 1977, viewed by 17 people, not available anywhere. I have a feeling that's going to be a common theme. Okay, El Duende. The film tells the story of a girl who arrives in the city with her young son and must take care of an old house where an elf lives. Oh, the logical progression there. One day the child disappears mysteriously. I wonder if that's related to the elf. Which will motivate his mother to do the impossible to recover it. I would start with the elf. That's all I'm house with an elf, I mean, you don't want to point fingers too quickly, but, You live in a house with an elf, then the son goes missing. It's like, you kind of, your options are limited, is my point. 2 people have seen it, nowhere to watch. That's what you love to see it. The Army of the Ferns doesn't even have a description. But apparently it's been seen by 5 people, and additionally has no availability. All right, 1943, okay. British-born David T. Bamberg was a magician who went by the stage name Fu Manchu. Wow. He was so popular in Mexico and South America that he was given the opportunity to star in a series of crime/horror/mystery films between 1943 and 1949. This is one of them. Oh, okay. So I know nothing about the movie, but I know all about David T. Bamberg. I can't do this, man. What am I... Okay, and it's been seen by 11 people and has no availability once again. All right, let's look at the last one. Please be good. Alberto Ramos, known as the best photographer in Lisbon, is also a famous medium who uses his professional gift to enjoy a libertine lifestyle that gives him access to upper social classes. You know, we're breaking down barriers. We have our first non-English selection, exclusively non-English. And you know, that is the type of difference that I want to make, you know, here on the internet. I am making a change. Let's see what we're gonna watch. Okay, number 3, which is El Ejercicio de los Helachos. Yes! The Army of the Ferns! Okay, let's find out if this is available anywhere. It doesn't even have a runtime. Okay, wait, no, but it does have an IMDb. So let's look at this. Maybe this is something. This could be something. Please. Okay, okay, we're going down the rabbit hole, but I've found an unlisted trailer on YouTube. We're going to find this thing. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I've been looking for a while. I can't find it anywhere. I guess, you know, if I think about it, all 3 of the movies that I've landed on up to this point in Letterboxd Lottery have been Alien Apocalypse, only available on DVD. Magnetic Monster, not available anywhere, found it on Dailymotion. Final Approach, only on VHS, found the whole thing on YouTube, scanned from Laserdisc. And now this, which isn't even available anywhere. That's really sad, honestly, you know? I mean, it's a lost piece of art. All right, I guess we're just gonna spin the wheel again. You know, I feel like I lost, you know? I feel like we just took an L. It's the beard. It's the beard. Okay, this number 2, which is El Duende, the one about the elf / goblin. There's a goblin in there somewhere. May or may not be related to the elf. Okay, this is 2019, so I'm a bit more optimistic, because odds are that got a digital release. Okay, I think I found it. Through 11 videos uploaded to YouTube. So I don't really have a funny bit to end on this. I'm kind of just really confused why there was like an entire page of just like nothing films, you know? It was just like all 5 of the things we could have gotten basically don't exist. They barely exist. And now we gotta watch The Goblin, about the guy who, an elf, steals the sun. Or it could be a goblin. Elf and goblin could be different entities. I'm having a miserable time. Just end it. Just end it. And we're back. So as you can probably tell from the beard, it's been a little while since I recorded that first segment. 2.5 months, perhaps, you could even say. So the reason it's been so long since I recorded that first part and now I'm recording this is because I reviewed the footage, because I usually edit the first half and then record the second half. And I reviewed the footage and I realized that that YouTube video was not El Duende 2019. It was in fact something quite different, you could say. So, apparently, in addition to translating to the elf and the goblin, El Duende also means the leprechaun. It's a very useful word to know. You have to use those context clues to really figure out the proper translation. So, I was pretty disappointed. You can really tell in that video. I cut out a lot, but I think I was recording for over 90 minutes straight, just trying to find the movies. And it was really hot in here, I remember. So I was kind of sweating, and my hair was I looked like an insane person because I was kind of going insane. So then recently, I looked back, I was like, what is this 10 gigabyte folder that's just sitting on my hard drive? I'm like, oh yeah, I recorded a video. So upon doing a lot of research, this took a while to get to, but I found out about Nexos Films, which is a Bolivian film production company that has, I believe, only done this one movie and then maybe another one. I'm not entirely sure. Ironically enough, despite this being basically buried in a bunch of nothing, this looks like the most legitimate, at least legitimately produced film, out of all of the stuff that I've watched in this series. So now that I've gotten to this point, I'm actually pretty optimistic about watching it. And based on their website, it looks like people are really going crazy over this thing. So I found the website, and this is the official Nexos Film website, and it's the only place I could find where you can actually watch the film. So they're selling the 2-day rental for 20 Bolivian dollars. So the reason I'm doing this in-between section is because in order to purchase this rental, you have to enter, of course, your credit card information, but also your address, your first and last name, and your email. And so, I have done, I'm confident in this research that I've done. I know this is a legit site. They have a Facebook page. They were on the news. I'm confident in this. But it's just, in the back of I think it's because the website is in a different language that I'm not entirely fluent in. It's just, a little bit of, it's a bit of risk just because it's, why my address? But I'm willing to risk things if funny. So my logic behind this is, if my address and credit card information gets leaked into this illegitimate site, at least it will be on camera, and at least it will be funny moment in video, ? So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and try this. I don't even know if it's gonna work because I'm in the US. I have no idea. This is as farthest as I've gone, so I'm a little bit concerned. Okay, it looks like we might be having an issue. And if that's the case, I'm going to be very upset because now I've gotten my hopes up that we can actually watch this thing. And if we can't, then what am I going to do? What is going to happen to me? I don't think I could take the rejection. Please work. Dude, I'm going to be so sad if we can't actually watch this. I'm so sad. Oh, I'm not going to be able to do it, am I? I'm actually not going to be able to watch this. This is the saddest moment of my entire life. I think it wants me to use a specific thing, and I doubt they have a US thing. It might be kind of region locked. So I'm
actually very upset right now.
I said that I did some research, and so I looked, and it actually looks like they put effort and care into the making of this movie, and it still looked really bad. It looked like a really bad Goblin horror film, but I really wanted to watch this, and it looks like I'm not going to be able to. I'm really I'm shattered right now. I'm so broken. He's okay. He's broken. So that was just sort of an update as to why it's been 2.5 months and what I was trying to do now, but failed to. I guess now I've recorded this middle part, and now you kind of know what's going on, and I'll just sort of try off camera to try and watch this, try and review it. But if not, that's kind of a problem. So yeah, I guess the moral of the story is always read the full YouTube title instead of just 1 or 2 keywords, because it can make a difference, especially when it's in a second or third language to you. Yeah, I'm fuming. I'm sure you've already guessed it by now, but no one ever found El Duende. In fact, after that day, no one ever found Ben again either. Some say the curse got him. Me, I'm not so sure. Sometimes I think that El Duende really doesn't exist, and that all along it was just the evils that men do along the way. But the mystery lives on in the hearts of all the brave souls that have watched this video, and now I leave this recording to you, my final wishes. Hunt down El Duende. My research has ended, but it is also just the beginning. My fate, I've been met with horrible fate, but the journey must carry on into the truth. For what is truth if not the ultimate price to bear? And should not we fight to uphold it in the search for El Duende?